Arsenal 5, Sunderland 1. Yes, people, football, and welcome back to Arsenal Reviews, a show where we review every single Arsenal game. We have a dominating victory by Arsenal over Sunderland to progress to the semi-final of the EFL Cup. Yes, I know I'm a little late. I was on holiday, I had to wait back till I'm back in London, and I can now record this video and hopefully record videos more smoothly. Just had a little mini break, but yeah, what a game overall, man. A convincing win. Can't wait to talk about it. And we do now know our opponents in the semi-final is Liverpool, the team that somehow finesses their way to the semi-final, because Jurgen Klopp plays the kids every single game, man. Every single game he's like, I don't care about the Carabao Cup. He just plays the kids, yet they still somehow manage to fluke their way to the semi-final. So fair play to Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp. He's a great manager and he's got a great team. But yeah, let's talk about Arsenal. This ain't Liverpool reviews, this is Arsenal reviews. And yeah, it was a great win overall. We started, to be honest, really well. And we managed to dominate this game start to finish. Of course, we had a shaky spell when they scored. But other than that, it was calm, to be fair. I never really felt worried at all. It was a good run out for some of the boys, some of the fringe players. And some of them did really, really well. Some players like Nketiah, Pepe, who kind of on the brinks. Arsenal fans not sure about them, but they managed to get a good performance here. And hopefully they can use this competition and take Arsenal to glory in the EFL Cup. It's not a competition I really value highly, but due to the fact that we're not in Europe, it's a competition I'd like to go far in and maybe win, because we've only won it twice in our history. Look, we can chat all we want about the EFL Cup being a Mickey Mouse competition, but we've only won it twice, so why not win it a third time? Yeah, let's talk about the game as a whole. Eddie Nketiah scored a great goal to start. I mean, this guy is a poacher. He literally is a poacher. It's a great cross in, I think, by Cedric. Holding heads it into the ground. It comes down to Nketiah, and he's not set for the ball, but what he does, he just sticks a knee out and just knees it into the back of the net. He just does what he needs to do to get the ball in the back of the net and scores a goal. He then goes on to score another one, but this time it's Pepe that scores. Nice overlap by Cedric. Back to Pepe. Pepe just drills it along the ground, deflects off the defender, and goes in to make it 2-0. That I think that was comfortable. Let's go on then. Let's go and build on this and get a few more. But they do score something, and straight back after, Nathan Broadhead scores. I think there's a little dink finish over Leno, who was oncoming. Ben White couldn't quite get there in time to clear the ball, and that was the first goal we've conceded since October, I believe, at the Emirates. So Leno broke the curse that Aaron Ramsdale had literally been defending the goal like the Great Wall of China. No one had scored at the Emirates since October, but Leno conceded. Oh, well, it's not too deep. We still managed to win this game 5-1. We did respond straight after half-time. Eddie Nketiah, this was a great goal. This reminded me, this third goal for Arsenal, second for Eddie Nketiah of Olivier Giroud. He just went in at the near post and just flicked it, deft touch at the near post, past the goalkeeper to make it 3-1. He then made it 4-1 for his hat-trick. Great finish. Pepe nutmegged the defender, squared it, and then he just Cruyff turned heel flicked in, just like he did against AFC Wimbledon a couple rounds ago. And then to finish it off, Charlie Patino, the wonder kid. I've wanted him to play some more games for a while now after I heard about him at the start of this season, end of last season. And he did score. Comes into him, late run into the box, Iniesta-esque, making his run into the box and just stabs it into the back of the net to make it 5-1. And that capped off a great display, and we're in to the semi-finals as a whole. It's not a game I can really analyse and go, wow, we can take this going forward, because it is a cup game at the end of the day, and all that mattered was the result. We played the easiest team, the only team not in the Premier League, and we're through to the semi-final. And look, it's 4 tough teams in the semi-final: Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea and Spurs. Out of all the teams, people saying I wanted Spurs, I would have wanted Liverpool, to be fair, because I'm confident Jurgen Klopp won't play his full team. Liverpool have got the Champions League to worry about, they've got the Premier League to worry about, and the thing with Liverpool is their squad isn't deep. It's not like City. City's got an amazing squad. Like, their third team is probably going to stay in the Premier League, let's be real. Their second team would probably challenge for the top 4. And then obviously their first team is absolutely amazing. Liverpool, once you get past their first team and a little bit of their subs, they're a little weak. Like, they were playing some, let's be honest, some reserves in their squad, because Jurgen Klopp knows that he doesn't want to injure any players. They're going for the Premier League and Champions League this season. He doesn't want to injure any players in a meaty little EFL Cup game. So I'm hoping he does the same thing. If he plays that same side, I'm confident we can get something. Plus, it's 2-legged against Liverpool. We're at home first, away second. I'm hoping we can just pull out a victory there and then go on to the final. If we meet Spurs in the final, wow. Arsenal versus Spurs in the final. Can we stop Spurs getting their long-eluding trophy, or will Spurs get their trophy against us? Who knows, man, if it gets to that. Or it might be Chelsea. But either way, the EFL Cup is finally looking interesting in this Final 4 semi-final. Yeah, in terms of player ratings, Leno conceded, but other than that, did fine. I can't really complain at all. I'll give him a 6. In terms of right back, Cedric did well actually. I'll give him an 8. He was always oncoming. Defensively, he was a bit weaker. You can tell Tomiyasu weren't there because their goal came from the right side. Sorry, their left side, our right side. But other than that, he was always overlapping, always providing a threat. Looked decent overall. Ben White was fine. I'll give him a 7. Nothing too deep, to be fair. Holding was fine as well. I'll give him a 7. Like literally just consistent performances. Tavares overall did nothing wrong whatsoever. I'll also give him an 8. In terms of moving into the midfield now, Mohamed El Neni just screened a defence, did his job. I'll give him a 7, kept the ball moving. Emil Smith Rowe was fine. I'll give him a 7. Odegaard also, I'm just going to give a bunch of 7s because everyone just did their job today. 7. Pepe going forward up pitch. Now, this is where we had the good performance. Pepe, I'll give a 9 to. This was Pepe's best game of the season, definitely for me. And it was against Sunderland. People saying he's found his level. Look, Pepe played well today. That doesn't change my opinion on him. I still think he's a player we need to get rid of. I still think he's a player not ready for the Premier League. But it was a good game today and fair play from him. I'm happy for Pepe. Got a couple assists, got a couple goals and got a 9. Balogun was a bit poor today. I'll be honest. I'll give him a 6. It wasn't his best game. He lost the ball a couple of times, had the chances he squandered in the first half and got taken off kind of early. But then Nketiah gets a 10 out of 10 because he got a hat trick. If you get a hat trick, you get a 10 out of 10. Man, the match for Eddie Nketiah. Some good goals in there. He's some poacher finishes. He doesn't score from outside the 6-yard box. He's always in the 6-yard box. It seems to be so. But look, at the end of the day, if you get the ball in the back of the net, it doesn't matter if it's from within 6 yards or 30 yards out. You get the ball in the back of the net, and that is what counts. In terms of subs, I'm not going to rate a lot of them. Like Xhaka, I'll give him a 7 standard, whatever came on. But Martinelli as well, I'll give a 7. But Patino, I'm going to give a 10 out of 10 as well. Because, look, you can say, well, you're nice in him a lot, but look, it's his debut, 18 years old at the Emirates. I managed to score. That's a 10 out of 10 performance for me. That's 10 out of 10 performance for anyone. Look, come on. If it's your first game at the Emirates and you're literally scoring, come on, don't tell me it's anything other than a 10 out of 10 performance. So fair play to Charlie Patino. Well done to him. And I'm happy, really, really happy for him because look, if he can be a midfielder for years to come in this team, it just shows the quality we have in Hayland. And look, he comes from Spanish descent as well, so you can see that little techie side of his game where he can pass it around is on full display. But yeah, Arsenal beat Sunderland 5-1. I know it's a little late, but leave your thoughts to the game in the comment section down below. The Christmas period, the games are starting to hot up quickly. We're going to Norwich on Boxing Day. Can't wait for that game, man. Norwich away, because it's a game we really can win, and then we can build some momentum, man. We're getting these wins on the board now. Newcastle, Southampton, what's their face? Leeds we won as well. Look, they're not easy games, but back-to-back wins in the Premier League. You will always take that no matter who you play. Norwich will be a tough game, then Wolves, and then the Man City game. So the schedule is starting to ramp up. We need to pick up some points quickly and cement our position in top 4. We're still playing games, even in this COVID period where everyone seems to be out. We still manage to get the games in, and there's hope we can build on it and build our position in top 4, because who knows what can happen this season. Without Europe, we can make a real run at it, and we've got some players that are starting to come to light now. The players likes of Gabrielle Martinelli, who's coming to the forefront now. I absolutely love the geezer. I made a video a couple months ago saying he needs to start playing games, finally gets games, and then look what happens. He turns to an absolute cold-blooded finisher. Literally, he's giving me Alexis Sanchez vibes at times. The way he just runs through the team, and he's being clinical as well now. Some of our strikers have not been clinical this season. That chance against Leeds, well, I'll say this, the first one was just a great finish. The second one, he overran the ball, yet he still managed to adjust and dink it over the keeper into the back of the net. That's not an easy finish whatsoever, underrated finish. But yeah, this turned into a Leeds review, but yeah, some of our players are really starting to take shape now and really starting to prove that they are going to be good footballers in the future. Really, really good footballers, and it's really exciting to see. I'm finally excited to watch Arsenal matches again and excited to look at the Premier League table and see Arsenal in 4th, heading into Christmas, and we can make a real run at it. If we can get some Champions League football by the end of this season, that'll be really, really good sign, because do not forget, in Jurgen Klopp's first season, or his second season, sorry, he got Champions League, and he just built from there. So if we can follow a similar path to Liverpool, we're well on our way to making it at this football club. But as always, leaving your thoughts of the game in the comment section down below. I am back from holiday and back with videos for you all. We're going to do some more, obviously, Christmas videos through the Christmas period, Arsenal related, of course, and football related. Generally, if you're new around here, if you enjoy Arsenal and football related content, please consider subscribing on my road to 700, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.